As the date of the Ram Mandir inauguration in Ayodhya approaches, Karnataka Police Department have now opened cases for investigation against karsevaks who allegedly engaged in property destruction and other offences during the peak of the movement for Ram Mandir 33 years ago. Further, regarding an alleged incident of torching a minority-owned store in Hubballi on 5th of December 1992, Shri Pujari has been taken into custody by the Hubballi police. Pujari is the third defendant in the case, and 8 more defendants are being sought after by the police. In fact, Pujari was put under court supervision. Hubballi police have also created a list of 300 suspects they claim are connected to communal conflicts that occurred between 1992 and 1996. Ladies and gentlemen, the same Shrikant Pujari is an auto rickshaw driver. Let's take you through the full details of what's really transpired in the last few days when the arrest was made, and then we get you that exclusive interaction with Shrikant Pujari's lawyer.
Karnataka Police reopened case of 1992 riots after 31 years. Case was filed against Hindu activists involved in the Ram Janmabhoomi movement. Ram Janmabhoomi activists fear arrest in Hubballi district of the state. FIR was filed against 9 people for setting a shop on fire during the riots. Police has arrested 1 accused in the case after 31 years.
Pertaining to a hurt case of writing case of 1992, in which one of the accused was absconding, and we traced the accused, and just like in all the other cases, all the other 36 cases where we have produced the accused to the court, in this riot case also we have produced the accused to the court. And we have cases pertaining to 1990 also. It is not stipulated to one particular time frame. Over a period of time, cases, as I said, gets designated as long pending cases, and it is a continuous effort where we secure the missing accused.
After producing before court, what is the status of case now?
No, it is.
He has got bail or he is in.
No, it is pending before the court.
A special team has been formed to nab the remaining accused. Most of the accused are in the 65 to 75 age group. BJP has called for a massive protest against the Congress government on Wednesday.
Clearly shows the present Congress government in Karnataka is anti-Hindu and repeatedly trying to hurt the sentiments of the Hindus in the Karnataka. So we'll expose this Congress government before the people of Karnataka and also before the people of this country. Tomorrow, Bharatiya Janata Party is holding a massive protest across the barbaric attitude of the state government.
Meanwhile, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has maintained that the guilty will be punished.
ಈ ಹಳೆಯ ಕೇಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರು ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ದ್ವೇಷದ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ನಿರಪರಾಧಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬಂಧಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Even as the face-off continues, situation continues to remain tense in Karnataka. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
In an exclusive, Republic also spoke to the legal counsel of Shrikant Pujari. This is what he had to say with regards to the arrest that actually took place just about a few days ago. In fact, the arrest took place on 30th of December. Shrikant Pujari, in fact, happens to be an auto rickshaw driver, someone who is not even linked to any other cases. But Hubballi police says that this is a normal procedure that is being followed. Listen in to what the lawyer of Shrikant Pujari has to say.
So, Mr. Badaskar?
Yes, speaking.
Sir, you are the legal counsel for Mr. Shrikant Pujari, who's now been arrested in the Ram Mandir 1992 Hubballi Dharwad riots case as well. So, on what grounds have the police arrested your client, and what is their reason for arresting him now?
The FIR was registered in the year 1992.
Okay.
Charge sheet was filed against these accused in the year 1993 by the town police Hubballi. After a split up, the case was pending before Honorable 2nd Additional Civil Judge and 3rd JMFC Hubballi.
Okay.
Now, the case was for long pending case, LPC.
Okay.
The open warrant was issued again by the court against these accused persons.
Right.
In the year 1995.
Okay.
Now this junction, now the town police have arrested this person.
Okay. Let me ask you this. After 31 years, during this past 31 years, has the government never tried to take this person into custody? Where was he for all these years?
Neither the police have not tried, even government also not tried. The police authority has totally failed to secure the accused. Even he doesn't know the case is pending against him. In FIR, there is no name was mentioned by the police.
Okay.
After filing the charge sheet, in the charge sheet, his name was mentioned in charge sheet only.
Okay.
No intimation was given by the police to that accused persons.
Okay. Mr. Badaskar, also tell me whether this is a long pending case, and does he also have a open warrant against him that the police can pick him at any point of time?
Yes.
Okay. Lastly, for 31 years, this person was staying in Hubballi. No cop had come to his house, or no cop had even tried to approach him or speak to him.
There is no single notice by the police or court. From last 31 years, he is staying his same address.
Okay.
He is having bank account. He is having Aadhaar card. He is having a ration card. Originally he is an auto driver. Now also he is working as a auto driver.
Okay.
He is staying along with their family members, mother, old aged mother, father, and sons and wife in same address only.
Okay. Has there been any other case that has been booked against him for any sort of antisocial activities in the last 31 years?
There is no case against him. This is the only case against him. Either there is no case was registered against after 31 years.
So you are saying that your client is completely clean?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. When are you going ahead and approaching for bail? When are you moving the court for bail?
I have got the entire certified copy today only.
Okay.
I will draft a bail application today only.
Okay.
By tomorrow morning by 10:30, I will file a bail application.
Okay.
Before Honorable 5th Additional District Judge Hubli.
Okay. This particular case is in the district court now?
Yeah, since it is in 4th section, the case was registered under section 436.
Okay.
The district court, session court is only having powers to try this type of bail applications.
Okay. Lastly, now, what are the grounds that the police are claiming custody of your client? And secondly, now, why do you feel that he should be given a bail legally?
Definitely, from last 31 years, he is staying in that address only. He is having permanent address in that address only. Okay. He is having old aged parents and sons also, minor sons also him, and wife is there. From last 31 years, he is staying that address only. The police has never tried. Even the police have not intimated to him since the case is against you.
Okay.
Now only they have planned it, and the police have picked him.
Is this because of the Ram Janmabhoomi, sir? Is this because of the Ram Janmabhoomi Pratisthapana?
The case was registered against him in the year 1992, December 5th.
Okay.
December 5th only.
Okay. Right. Thank you for speaking to Republic, Mr. Badaskar. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Let's also get you the latest details coming in from Karnataka Police. When Republic TV reached out to the Commissioner of Police, in fact, Renuka Shukumar, who happens to be Hubballi Dharwad's Commissioner of Police, this is what the Commissioner of Police had to say. She calls it a regular procedure, and I'm just taking through the details of what Renuka Shukumar, who happens to be the Commissioner of Police, had to say. These are long pending cases in the court. It's a common procedure to form special teams to nab the accused who are absconding. We have nabbed those who were absconding for 30 to 40 years, and in the last 2 months we have nabbed 37 criminals in connection with various cases related to the rioting in 1992. We have nabbed one of the accused. This is a regular police procedure. What we do, this is also just another case. This is the quote coming in from the Commissioner of Police, Hubballi Dharwad, getting us the latest details from our Kannada newsroom. Joining us on this broadcast is Chiru, and my colleague Prajwal Prasad is also joining us from Bengaluru, getting us the latest details. Prajwal, over to you first. You've spoken to the lawyer. Just put this into perspective. They say, the Karnataka Police says it's a regular case. We have been investigating this case for the last couple of months. In fact, the Commissioner of Police says in the last 2 months, 37 cases, 37 arrests have been made. What's the truth?
You know, Shravan, first and foremost, now the domain for the discharge of duty is something that needs to be questioned. At the same point of time, the timing as well, because this person by the name of Shri Pujari is still a resident of Hubballi. He stays in the same address. He's 73 to 75 years old. He has the Aadhaar card, PAN card, and all the details that has been issued, all the government credentials which has been given by the government as well. So for the past 31 years, after the open warrant was given in 1995, according to his legal counsel, so exactly after 28 years, why has now this particular case been taken in, and why was he taken into custody? Also considering the fact that there was a charge sheet filed in 1993 in itself, and that he had not gone absconding, he could have been taken in. And also going ahead and checking his past antecedents, it has been known now that he's not even changed his place at all. He's remained at his ancestral house. He's an auto driver. He has 2 minor children. He's survived by his wife as well as his parents too. So why was no action taken prior, and why did the Congress government go ahead and act on it? This is not something that we are asking. This is something which the pro-Hindu activists as well as the BJP in the state of Karnataka are now going ahead and questioning. The timing is something which is questionable. Now, secondly, going ahead and looking at the bail issue now, looking at the fact that all the documents have been obtained by his counsel now, we get to understand that he is moving in for bail at 10:30 tomorrow, and he seems to be quite certain of the fact that the bail will be at least given on moral grounds, on compassionate grounds as well, because this man does not have any sort of criminal antecedents in such a way which has caused damage to any property in sort of kind or to any other person as well. So this is something which we need to go by. And at the same point of time, looking at the entire case history, there has been BJP government, there has been coalition governments, and also a Congress government, but they did not raise this particular issue. In fact, the Congress has ruled the state since this particular issue has happened for 19 years. For 19 years, I repeat. But yet there has been no action taken. And why during the Ram Janmabhumi's Pratishthapan is this particular case picking up such a thing is something that needs to be asked. And also the way that the Chief Minister as well as his cabinet ministers are issuing statements is definitely doing them more damage than good at this point of time. Shravan, back to you in the studio.
Let me also get a quick response from my colleague Chiru, who is joining us from the Kannada newsroom. Chiru, undoubtedly this has led to some sort of political ramifications. Also, what is it that the state government has to say regarding this? The BJP has taken on the Congress party. The government, what is it that they have to say?
Yes, Shravan, there are so many questions which are which are being raised by BJP today. It is because of one reason, and that is the time. After 31 years of FIR has been registered against this man, and now police have woken up in the mid of Ram Janmabhoomi issue. And now we have to understand 2-3 things here. And the first question is the time itself. Out of nowhere, this man gets this kind of notice from court that he has to appear before court regarding the case which has been registered against him 30 years ago. And after that, can police or whoever it is, can they try and can they call these persons out of nowhere after 31 years is the question. According to Arnesh Kumar judgment and Arnesh Kumar guidelines which has been laid down by Honorable Supreme Court of India, any case which is punishable under the years of 7 years, then even the magistrate and many other police officials have to give reasons as to why they are arresting these people. And now, without giving reason and without giving any hint as to the case has been registered against him, and now police are calling suddenly out of nowhere to come to court and to answer this court. And while, yes, and also the final point here is, when Ram Mandir issue is going on, do you think that all these incidents which are happening is a coincidence, or which has been crafted very neatly to give a message to the center, is the question raised by BJP. Back to the studio.
Well, thank you very much, Chiru, for getting us the latest details, and also Prajwal, a story that we'll be tracking very closely. The government, on the other hand, makes it abundantly clear. You've already heard a Karnataka minister essentially saying that why should we really worship Ram in Ayodhya when we have Ram in Karnataka, essentially referring to the chief minister. Should have focused out on the other exclusive that we are getting to you tonight. This is the rift within the India Alliance. What is it that the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party have to say? It was quite clear that they were really uncomfortable as far as alliance in the state of Punjab is concerned. We've spoken to the Congress party in Punjab. Now they say that there is no question of any sort of alliance that is going to take place with the Aam Aadmi Party. Let's listen in to what AICC secretary of the Congress party had to say with regards to whether at all there is going to be some sort of an alliance with the Aam Aadmi Party. This comes just a day after Chief Minister of Punjab had taken a dig at the Congress party. Listen.
ये बात जो भगवंत मान जी ने बोली है ये हास्योहीनी है। कांग्रेस ऐसी जमात है, पार्टी है जिन्होंने देश के लिए कुर्बानी दी। 138 साल पुरानी कांग्रेस पार्टी है। कांग्रेस अंग्रेज ख़त्म नहीं कर सके, बहुत सारी हवाएं हैं वो कांग्रेस को ख़त्म नहीं कर सकी। कांग्रेस सर्वाइवल बल जाएगी। आज ठीक है कांग्रेस का पंजाब में राज नहीं है, इससे 2 साल पहले कांग्रेस ने ही राज किया और पूरे देश में कांग्रेस ने राज किया, पूरे राज्यों में कांग्रेस ने राज किया। ऐसी बात करना एक सीएम को अच्छी नहीं लगती, जबकि इनके केजरीवाल चाहते हैं अलाइंस हो जाए और गिड़गिड़ाते हैं। ये भी राहुल जी को मैंने सोशल मीडिया पर देखा, भगवंत मान भी मगर मगर हाथ मिलाने को फिर रहे थे। ऐसी बात नहीं करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि कांग्रेस एक समंदर है। कांग्रेस के अनेका अंग हैं, अनेका गुलदस्ते हैं जहां कांग्रेस खिल रही है। आज पंजाब में नहीं तो तेलंगाना में है, तेलंगाना में भी है, कर्नाटका में भी है। कांग्रेस कहीं ना कहीं राज्य में राज कर रही है। ऐसी बात करना भगवंत मान के लिए अच्छी बात नहीं, क्योंकि ये तो झाड़ू है, जो झाड़ू कभी खिलर जाएगा तो देखेंगे क्या होगा। अब पंजाब में इंडिपेंडेंट आप ही अकेले चुनाव लड़के देख लें, इनको पता चल जाएगा कांग्रेस थी या झाड़ू था।
Ladies and gentlemen, when the entire country is essentially celebrating the grand inauguration of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, there has been politics that has been constantly being played over it as to who exactly is supposed to be invited and who shouldn't be. But this time, the Congress party has stooped to a new low. Parliamentarian Muralidharan has now attacked the Prime Minister, saying he should not inaugurate the temple. And do you essentially want to know the reason why? This is what the Congress parliamentarian had to say. He's caught on camera when we asked him this question, whether at all the Congress party would be attending the Ram Mandir inauguration. Let's listen in to what K. Muralidharan, who happens to be a Congress parliamentarian, this is what he had to say.
For example, Akhilesh Yadav already told that he is attending. Kejriwal is also told that he is also attending. So, Congress is discussing every of our ruling, our coalition partners, and party will take a decision. But we can't say within 10 days party should take decision. No, we can't say that.
Why not? Why not? Because
party see, in the inauguration is 22nd of January. There is plenty of time.
The India Alliance partners itself are ready to go. So what is, if they have made the decision, why can't the Congress party who's running the India Alliance do it?
Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee's feeling is, if a temple inauguration, definitely we can participate. Here, a mosque was demolished and constructed a temple.
But it has been clarified. The Supreme Court came in. It's a civil case. It has been rectified.
Supreme Court, what about the Shabarimala verdict?
It is in a 9 bench. It went to 9 bench, right? And then
why again it gone to 9-member?
So you're saying this has to be again reviewed?
No, at present we want to think about that. whether we want to attend or not. Our feeling is we should not attend.
My question was, which has already been asked in the public sphere, is that if the grand mosque in Ayodhya is going to come, will Congress party again take so much time to decide on this?
Inauguration of the temple, that day, our feeling is we should not go. Why? A temple should be inaugurated, either the Tandri of that temple or trustee members of that temple. There is not a duty of the Prime Minister to inaugurate a temple. See, K. Karunan, when he was the Chief Minister of Kerala, he never inaugurated any temple because that's a duty of the Tandri or the trustee members.
So, if Sonia Gandhi has been called personally to be part of the program, if you had to take decision, what would you tell her, not to go or to go?
I will not go. I will not go because that temple was misusing for political agenda.
You think it has been misused for political agenda? There is
Definitely. Because why it is inaugurating January?
Why?
March will be the election date. Election date will be announced by March. So he is not a believer of Shri Ram. Because
who's not a believer of Shri Ram?
Narendra Modi is not a believer of Shri Ram because Shri Raman made yaga. That time, Sita's statue was nearest of his right side. Now Modi, he divorced or not, he don't know. His wife is still here. So how can he inaugurated Rama temple in Ayodhya?
That could be a very controversial statement that you are making, that you are saying that the Prime Minister's spouse also has to be there. It is very, it's a direct attack on the Prime Minister.
Yeah, because Sri Raman, he made a yaga with the statue of his spouse, his own spouse. Where is Narendra Modi's spouse? He should answer that.
Okay. All right. So that is a very controversial comment that has been made by a veteran Congress leader and MP from Kerala, stating that Narendra Modi, Prime Minister, should not attend the inauguration as he is not following the virtues of Ram as he has stated just now. Very controversial indeed. Well, let's see what are the responses that come for this statement that has been made by a Congress MP.
Several bobs by the Congress parliamentarian in the past. If you not to forget the Chaiwala bob that was made by a Congress parliamentarian. Now, yet another parliamentarian from Kerala, from the Congress party, taking a dig at the Prime Minister. A bizarre logic being attempted by the Congress parliamentarian who says that the Prime Minister should not even be part of it simply because he does not have a spouse. Then he gives the analogy that in the past, Kerala chief ministers who haven't really inaugurated a temple, it's a priest who should be inaugurating it. Several logics are being given, but let's not forget that the Congress party in the state of Kerala appears to be under tremendous pressure. Let's not forget the demand that has been made by their own ally, the IUML. Let me bring in my colleague Ashwin, who's got us that big confrontation from the state of Kerala. It is quite clear, Ashwin, that there is a clear unease within the Congress party, the state of Kerala. They simply want to appease their ally IUML. IUML has already dared the Congress party, saying that you need to make your position very clear on this matter.
Absolutely, Shravan. In fact, Congress party, the MP, was himself telling that all the other parties in the India Alliance are already going, but Congress party needs more time because we are running the India Alliance. So then when the question was popped, if you're running the India Alliance, you have all the power to take decisions. That's when he remained silent. Then he personally went on to attack Prime Minister Modi by taking a very controversial analogy by stating that Sri Ram, when he was doing a yaga, his spouse was there next to him, and then he went on to question the absence of spouse of Prime Minister Modi. Now this is the level of comeback which the Congress has done, but till now they're not accepting that that they are taking a stance to appease another set of community, a minority community in the state. So we have seen there has been a tremendous problems within the Congress party. In fact, VM Sudhiran, another veteran of the Congress, has in fact been asking the Congress party to make a stance it's clear that they are not going for it. But even now they are dilly-dallying, and right now what we see is that instead of giving a stance, there's a direct attack on the Prime Minister, where a Congress MP from Vadakara, K. Muralidharan, has stated in an exclusive conversation that Prime Minister Modi's spouse is missing and he should not be doing the inauguration of the Ram temple. So certainly very, very controversial. What needs to be seen is how will the Congress party within this fold will respond to the same kind of analogy that has been brought in by their colleague. Shawan.
Well, thank you very much, Ashwin, for getting us the latest details. That's all that we could pack in this edition of This Is Exclusive.